Hi everybody, welcome to week 8. I'm going to go over the assignments and how we can kind of finish off the class for the week. And then if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out and to let me know. If you're looking at this video, either you're in my spring class or you're looking at the video recorded for the end of spring. And note when you go to week 8 in our content, go to content, then you go to the weeks, you'll notice that there are no more learning resources. You've gotten everything you need to finish off the class. And there's only one final discussion, the discussion about breaking out text to make it more readable. So you've got this one final discussion, and you're done. We've had prior discussions. Usually they're 2 a week. Now we're down to 1 because you've got 2 assignments that are happening. I've loaded them in kind of weird. So I just want to share that there are actually 2 assignments. There's the presentation and the final of writing assignment 5. Okay. So we've got presentation here, which we'll go over in a second, and writing assignment 5, which we'll go over as well. Writing assignment 5 is the packet of materials that includes your cover letter, your resume, the job description, and how you applied those PARC concepts. So if you go under activities and assessments, I'm actually going to view this as a student. Let's do that. And we go into assignments. You'll see those final 2 assignments, and then they're right here. You'll notice that the date on this for my April students, this is the day of that draft because, again, unfortunately, I can't load in draft. I can't put double dates on these assignments. But you'll see when you click on this that you've got the resume, cover letter, PARC summary. Students should have those drafts posted by Tuesday night at the end of week 7. So if you're watching this when I post the announcement, then that's when it's due, and the final won't be due till Saturday morning. So everybody who's posted, usually by like Tuesday afternoon at the end of week 7, should have feedback. The people who are posting much later into the evening, that's okay. Wednesday and Thursday will be the days that I'll be giving those students feedback usually. And if the student posts late, I can't guarantee, just with my cramped schedule, like you all have your cramped schedules, that I'll be able to provide any significant depth of feedback. So when you do this final submission, make sure you're following the assignment overview and make sure that you're also using the rubric as a checklist. Is your cover letter specific to the position of the company? Like, are there addresses there? Is it addressed to a specific person? Is it written with keywords and specifics peppered throughout? That if you've watched my video, for those of you that already got videos, you'll see that I go through and I'm constantly talking to students about being explicit and specific about if they say this is a requirement, you mention it in your cover letter and in your resume. So you can see how we have content for the cover letter that is going to be assessed. We have content for the resume that's going to be assessed. And how did you apply those PARC principles? It's not just about writing about it, but did you visually demonstrate those concepts? So that's how I'll be creating that assignment. Let's go back to the assignments for a second, and let's take a look at the final assignment, presentation. So this is not a brand new assignment. You're going to be going back to your report to the supervisor, and you are going to, Mark has reviewed your report, and now he wants you to give a team presentation. This document is all about, or this presentation is all about how you can, again, condensing information for a different audience, right? So now you're thinking of that secondary audience and how do you impress to them the arguments that you're making, but you really only have a couple of minutes, 4 to 7 minutes total. Okay. You must include at least 3 graphics. They can be graphics from your report, but go back and take a look at the feedback that I gave you on those graphics. And if I made recommendations to be more data-driven, I would really like to see you do that in this report. So you can use PowerPoint and you can embed your presentation in the PowerPoint, or like I'm recording this video here, you can have your PowerPoint in front of you, but you can just do a screen video and submit it as a video, and I can just watch you and I can see how you've paced it. I really like to see that, but either way is perfectly fine. So a PowerPoint with audio, or you can create a video and share your screen and show us that presentation. And if you use Google Slides other than PowerPoint, I don't care. It's fine. It's whatever you're most comfortable with, as long as you do have the slides and audio that describes the slides. And let me make some recommendations. Don't write a full-on script. I think that the idea is, how well do you know what you've researched, and how well can you talk off the cuff in relation to it? You can have an outline. I mean, you don't just want to put on your slides a ton of text. imagine slides are brief notes that you riff off of as you create your presentation. So just sort of keep that in mind. All right, let's go to the assignments rubric for the presentation. It's pretty straightforward. This is it. Number and relevance of the slides. The presentation is 5 to 8 slides. Please don't do any more than that. You definitely want to be in the 4 to 7 minute range. Okay, so that's the criteria, number and relevance. It's not just having 5 slides, but having the slides be specific to the issues. Graphics, 3 or more graphics. And when I look at not just the number of graphics, I look at the quality of the graphics too. Are they blurry? Have they been edited in some way? Are you talking about them? You know, how are you engaging with the content? Does each slide have audio that explains like the quality of the audio? And the slides are presented according to the instructions. So go over the instructions document. Make sure you proofread your materials. This is a professional presentation. And just have fun with this. It's a lot like how you went from writing assignment 2 to writing assignment 3, how you took this bigger, much more technical document and you condensed it for quick use. That's what you're doing in this presentation. And I want to hear how comfortable you are with these concepts and ideas that you've researched. So if you have questions about this, I'm available Friday to chat. I'm also available at the beginning of the week. So just reach out and work with me if you need to, and look forward to hearing from some of you soon. And if I don't, I absolutely look forward to seeing your final presentation, which we do at the end of week 8, that Tuesday evening.